Hi, Sonia. My name is Leonard Parker. Just responding to your invite to collaborate with localization strategy for Mailtail's SEO. So I checked out several pages on a website and a really cool concept. I'm loving it. So from what I see, there aren't many issues as far as your on-page SEO. There are a couple of things with your technical SEO. The first would be the structured data. So what I'm seeing here, uh, so I'm using Google Structures data testing tool. I know for your individual cat sitter pages, you have reviews on those pages. So all of that part of the schema is good. However, there are some missing elements that uh, we would need to go into the backend and actually fill out these fields. So red means that the field is actually required. So, and then some of these others are highly recommended. And I would say if you're able to provide this information, it would help improve, um, the effectiveness of the JSON LD implementation. And if you're not clear on JSON LD, if you ever looked at any restaurants or any hotels on Google, you'll notice that there are going to be star ratings behind or next to each of the locations or options. And so that's pretty much JSON LD in action. And obviously, when you have that showing up in the search results and other websites don't, it's going to give your site more attention, which is what you exactly what you want, because you do want to do whatever you can to entice the person to click onto your website. So that's why schema is so important. And really, when I type in Meowtel, I see it from Facebook, I see it from Trustpilot, but I do not see it from any individual pages on your website. So that is a big area of opportunity. Something else I saw with the technical SEO, if I look at your website speed, so overall, very good. However, when you're looking to get traffic nationwide, you may be competing with national websites. You want to make as many optimizations as possible. So two areas I see for your website speed is to do a better job of compressing the images. So basically taking the images you have now and compressing the file size so that it doesn't take so long to load when someone is going to your website. The other area of opportunity, you'll see here, you have this red for F, unfortunately, is handling browser caching more efficiently on your website. So typically, this is going to be something you can use a plugin or extension for, or you can also add, just do the browser caching manually. But something I highly recommend, as you can see, is a big area of improvement for your site speed. So I would address that. Now, to get to the meat of the video, kind of your focus, some type of localization strategy. So these are some high level areas of opportunity I'm seeing. When I type in Meowtail into Google, I clicked on your Google My Business listing. So I see here you have this Los Angeles location. However, from what I read in your description, you really want to drill down on certain areas like Santa Monica, West Hollywood, and so forth. So the best way to do that, Sonia, would be to actually have a Google My Business location for each of those areas. And here's why. So I had did a search for Austin, but let's do cat sitter Santa Monica. So when someone is doing this search on Google, of course, the map pack, if you're not familiar with it, is the first three results here on the search results. And you can see some of the benefits. It shows your rating right here in the results, and it also shows your phone number. And if someone was on their mobile phone, they would actually be able to call your location, your business, directly from their phone. They wouldn't have to even dial it in. They just press the call button. Now, 60 to 70% of the clicks on average goes to the results that are here in the Google Map Pack. And this is linked to each of these businesses' Google My Business listing. So the challenge for Meowtel, it seems like you have a general Google My Business for the entire LA area. However, from what I'm seeing, each of those neighborhoods that you want to target, you probably should have a Google My Business profile for each of those locations. That's going to put you in the best position to rank in this map pack and to get some of those clicks and calls. So, I would say maybe if you have an on-the-ground representative, perhaps they can secure an office space, or really they just need a physical address that's not a PO box to be able to receive mail for the business. And that's how you would verify the Google My Business listing for that location. And I would really do this for all of your core cities and all of the neighborhoods within those core cities that you want to target. That's going to be the surefire way to position Meowtel to show up for each of these different locations in the map pack. Now, moving on to the website, I did a search for Santa Monica again. And the layout, the look of the page is great. However, it is thin on content. So what I would recommend, Sonia, is that we do some competitor research. So going back to the search results, looking at some of these pages that are ranking well here at the top, look at what they're doing with their content and try to replicate that on your Santa Monica page. And it really would be the same for every location. And what we're trying to do is kind of mirror how they're using the keywords, which questions that they're answering in the content, and really just the overall uh, makeup of the content part. So are they using images? Are they using video? Are they doing a lot of subsections? Really, we have a checklist that we go down, and you again want to replicate that content strategy on your page. And then of course we want to figure out how we can do it better. So are there opportunities to include more alternative keywords? Are there opportunities to go more in depth on a specific subtopic? That's how we're going to best position this page to rank well and rank better for local searches. And it really would be the same, let's say within Santa Monica, if there are neighborhoods within Santa Monica that you want to target, the idea would be the same. We would want to create those localized pages. That way, when someone is typing in Santa Monica cat sitter, not only will you have this page, but you will have some localized content specific to the area that's different than your West Hollywood or your Austin pages. So it's unique to Santa Monica. Lastly, I understand content, creating great content does take time. So, and even once you publish the content, it may take time for that new content to reflect, or your Google rankings to reflect that new content. So in the meantime, another option, actually I would do this anyway, would be to create localized videos for each of your core cities and then each neighborhood in those core cities. YouTube, it is a Google platform, so any presence you build on YouTube does have an overall positive benefit for your SEO. Create localized videos, and I would make sure those are optimized for certain locations, make sure that they're unique, and that can be a great way for you to get some visibility in the search results page while your content is percolating and getting reviewed by Google's algorithm. So those are some of my initial thoughts, Sonia. I would love to discuss more, so I'll drop my Calendly link here in the message, and I look forward to your response. Take care. Have a great rest of your day.